Alright guys, today we have a new project. I've actually had it for probably 2 weeks, and it's probably been sitting for 1.5 weeks. I had a part 1 to this, thing I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to start here because part 1, it just ended up being boring, and there's not much that happened anyways. So this is a 3.6 horsepower Firestone outboard motor. It's fairly, I don't know, it looks bigger than this. Now obviously the engine is not present in this. It is on the workbench. I'll explain why it is on the workbench in just a second, and there are no lights. So when I got this thing, there was god-awful old gas that is actually sitting right here. I still have yet to put it away. It's all orange, and it's like an orangey brown, so that's not good. So we got that out right away. The carburetor wasn't horrible actually, so I cleaned that all up and put it back together, and it didn't have spark. So what I did with the spark is I took it apart, cleaned the magneto, set the points, and it has great spark now. So we put the sparking gas, and I think it sputtered once maybe. However, there was gas / oil spewing out of the exhaust. Let me see if I can get a better look for you guys. Right there. So I knew there was something wrong. And, I'm not 100% familiar with these two cycle engines, so I'm thinking maybe it's a stuck reed. I think that's what they're called. They act like the valves. Whatever it is, there's something going on where the gas is not even getting in the cylinder, because the spark plug, when I take it out, is completely dry, but obviously the gas is coming out, so it's not firing. I don't think it is firing now that that's my conclusion. So we're going to be looking at this. So there's obviously gas coming out of there somewhere. So what I got to do, before we do that, I'm going to clean up the workbench, clean it up in here because I threw everything in here because it had started to rain. And then we will start working on our Firestone project. Alright, I cleaned up the workbench and I got the electricity hooked up. I'm not really sure where to start with this. I really don't know, to be honest. So maybe what I'll do is, carefully as I can, is take the head off. Yeah, to take this off, and we'll take a look at what that looks like. Alright, well this is where I'm going to stop. I took the head off, and I actually took the engine in half, and it just leaves the piston on the crankshaft here. I washed my hands, so I'm going to try not to get them too dirty. And it left the cylinder here. And I'm just going to stop here for today because I got to know how everything works. There's 3 holes there, 3 holes there, and I'm not sure what they are for. I need to figure out, there's something in here, I got to figure out what it is, what happens in there. And I'm not really sure. So before I go digging into this more and looking at it, this is really as far as I can go anyways, without knowing anything about it. So we'll take a look at this. I'll learn a little more about it, and I will continue this another day, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you for watching.